Okay, so we're diving deep today into something pretty wild.
Yeah,
Book of Meme.
that's right.
It's a project that kind of just jumps out at you right away.
The name.
Yeah, just the name alone. You're like, what is this all about?
Exactly.
Um, but then when you start to kind of dig a little deeper,
Yeah.
it's like, whoa,
Yeah, this is much more than just a name.
this is like Web3 culture and
Mhm.
memes and blockchain and like,
All coming together.
yeah, all this stuff is just like swirling around.
And a lot of people are taking notice.
And then they throw in the, DGen and the shitcoin,
Right.
trading and gambling and all this. And it's like, this is a lot.
Well, it's definitely an attention grabber.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's part of the point.
So let's try to unpack this a little bit.
Okay.
What is it about memes
Yeah.
that makes this project so interesting?
Well, memes, they're more than just silly pictures and jokes.
Right.
I mean, they really reflect like our shared experiences online. Like they shape online communities and they even like influence events in the real world.
It's true.
And Book of Meme, they're trying to like elevate that
Oh, wow.
to make memes something more than just fleeting.
More lasting.
Yeah, like make them into like tradable assets or historical records and maybe even building blocks for like totally new kinds of creative expression.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, and they're using blockchain to do it.
blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so,
That's where things get really interesting.
right, because I'm seeing in the notes here,
Yeah.
Solana and Arweave.
Right.
Those aren't exactly like,
Your typical social media platforms.
right, exactly.
No, they're not.
So what's the connection?
Well, they pick these platforms very strategically.
Okay.
So Solana, it's known for speed and efficiency,
Okay.
which is really important in the world of memes, right?
Things move fast.
Super fast, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a trade-off,
Always.
right? Solana's been criticized for being a bit too centralized, which some people say kind of goes against that whole idea of Web3.
Decentralization.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, you've got Arweave.
Right.
Arweave is all about permanent data storage.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that fits perfectly with this idea of making memes unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Like permanently recording them,
wow.
creating an unalterable record of internet culture.
That almost seems contradictory
It does, doesn't it?
because memes are all about being fleeting,
You're right.
changing, evolving.
Yeah, they're constantly evolving.
But blockchain is about permanence.
Exactly.
So how do those two things?
It's a really fascinating tension
Yeah.
because on the one hand, you have these memes that thrive on their ability to adapt and spread quickly.
Right.
But imagine if we could preserve those viral moments.
Oh, wow.
Like imagine if they weren't lost to the constant churn of the internet.
That would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's the potential that Book of Meme is trying to tap into. And they're even talking about expanding to things like IPFS and Bitcoin inscriptions,
Wow.
just to solidify that idea of permanent, decentralized meme storage.
But we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, yeah, the meme coin.
Yeah, bore me.
Right.
And all that goes along with it.
The trading, the gambling.
Right. It just seems at odds with this idea of, creating this lasting archive.
Well, that's where the experimental nature of Book of Meme comes in.
Okay.
They're leaning into that whole meme coin chaos.
The volatility.
Yeah, the speculative trading, the high risk, high reward.
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble, absolutely.
But it also kind of reflects the nature of memes themselves, right?
Exactly. They're unpredictable.
So will it work?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah, will this approach help them build this decentralized, meme-powered future?
Or will it be their downfall?
Book of Meme. It's walking a tightrope.
It is.
They're trying to capture something that's fleeting
Mm-hmm.
with technology that's designed for permanence.
Yeah.
And they're fueling it all with meme coins.
It's a fascinating experiment.
It really is.
I mean, Book of Meme really makes us think about some big questions.
Really quick.
Like, is this a passing fad, or could it actually change how we think about memes and online content in general?
Yeah.
Could this be the start of like a new kind of digital cultural heritage?
That's a big idea.
It is.
So as our listeners are, kind of exploring Web3,
Yeah.
what should they keep in mind when they come across Book of Meme?
Well, I think the question is, does Book of Meme represent just this like fleeting moment of internet absurdity?
Okay.
Or is it a glimpse into a future where memes become like cultural artifacts?
The real value.
Yeah, with real value and lasting power.
Something to think about.
Definitely. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out.
Absolutely. All right, that's our deep dive today on Book of Meme.
Fascinating stuff.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
I'll catch you next time.
See ya.